Hello everyone, this is the Mad Salvi letting you know that unless things are proven with Twitter posts and stuff like that and have actual proof behind it, treat everything in this thing as a theory. I will try to mark certain things as news and theory and everything like that to kind of let you guys understand, but also, you know, use a critical mind. And I hope you do enjoy. A reminder to everybody that the any kind of investor meeting is hopefully going to be happening or already has happened. Today is the day when it is supposed to happen in Japan. We'll be getting updates when that happens, of course. But as we know, Nijisanji likes to cherry pick a lot of things, so it could be very, very possible that they will cherry pick the questions and decide not to answer or give a roundabout answer or something like that with questions regarding any of their investor issues, the issues that investors have. Maybe they'll talk about most likely Summer Jam, other canceled concerts, other things like that. And of course, they're going to be giving their little malarkey responses or whatever you want to call them. It's definitely not looking good. People expecting an immediate merge or branch closure were always going to be disappointed. Yen still has a few cash cows. They definitely do on the Yen side. And with how little support and investment they put into it, they might still have some time before they truly start losing money and decide to cut their losses. That's the thing. Yen isn't making nearly as much money as JP is. Absolutely. We saw that in the release, the numbers release way back when it first came out for Q4. But let's say they invest 10% of what they invest in JP, they invest into EN, or maybe even less. The amount of money they get from what's going on in EN, it may just make it worth it. Let's say it's a 1/10 of the input for 50% of the output. They're still making a good, you know, chunk of change compared to that. People expecting death by 10 gashes when it's far more likely death by 1,000 cuts, more than likely. Definitely try to keep expectations tempered. Keep in mind, it's, as far as investors concerned, so long as the financials look good, they don't really care. True. As long as the financials look good, they don't care what's happening in EN. If EN is making more money than it's spending, then that's what they care about. If it doesn't matter if EN is falling, as we all know, if EN overall brings in more money than is being spent on it, that's what they care about, because that's a win in their book. Shareholders must cast their votes between the next 11.5 hours. Shareholder meeting will be open its doors 16 hours after that on 30th of July. So it's going to be the 30th of July. So yeah, around maybe 12 to 24 hours from now, it's probably going to happen. Actually, begin another hour like that, 29th of July, 11 p.m. EST. For those in the Americas, thanks for clarification. I'll change the title if I could. Future oaths to the goated translators. Going to keep hopping on this. I'm glad that there are translators. But yeah, it's temper your expectations. It's not going to be a bloodbath with the investors, because like I said, with EN and others, as long as more money is coming in than is going out, investors will see that as a win. So recently did a Rust thing. She got a lot of love, but she also got some hate. It was an over 5-hour stream. Here, as you can see, she got a lot of love. You know, for some reason, Unko-chan was the one to be treated most seriously. A lot of people thanked her for doing this. It was a 5-hour and 40-minute stream, so she enjoyed herself. But you have people here who are like, Kato Junichi, if you defeat Muramako, I'll make you my friend. After defeating Muramako, Calico was in front of the gate. Junichi Kato shot blank because he was worthless despite the conditions being met. From here, the Calico cat was left unscathed for the next 4 hours. And I don't know what this is. Then of course she started having the bots. But that happened there, and she started getting hate because of this, I think. He's at 1x, by the way. I'm waiting naked now, she says. I've already beaten a bit. Oh, she got hurt. Yep. She was trying to be nice. And here you have more people saying things. Saying a calico cat walks around for over 2 hours and gets treated like a germ by everyone. Emotional outburst and crying. I mean, it is mean. Feeling starting to get hurt. She wants to have fun. So much fun playing with everyone. It is fun. Okay, right here she says she's having fun playing with everyone because she's finally getting accepted. Ah, okay. So she's saying it is fun, but she is hurt by the fact that she is getting beaten up so much. She does feel bad that she's getting hit. I wonder if Sashachi had been trusted with things like this, like bonds, and I wish he wouldn't go so far. So yeah, she's it's the situation that that's hitting her. People are saying it's that kind of game. They're saying seriously, this is too much. It's a game where you do your best to gather supplies while being deprived of being killed. If you try to beg for it all, I think it's fair to treat it like a disease. So yeah, they're treating her negatively. They're saying negative things about her because, you know, she was asking for things. This is something that I would do, but they're really hitting her hard because she was asking for stuff. Think so too. I know I won't play it if I didn't adapt. You can't adapt to the game. So they're saying, you know, it's her fault for not adapting to the game. Another thing saying as well, this person, the heartbroken calico cat, tries his best to become friends with the cat. Cat says evil spirits go away and runs away. Again, she's being mistreated there. So some people were bullying her in this, it looks like. It looks like she was being bullied inside of Rust. This is sped up by the person, not by me, by the way. This is at 1x, so I'm not speeding anything up. It hurts when you're being treated that way. It is. It's mean. A lot of mean things. This person also says, Calico Cat, I don't want one. Mikeneko will be crying behind the scenes for about 30 minutes after. They're making fun of her. You know what? This is just mean. I don't know. I mean, Rust is a mean place to be. Rust is very mean overall. It's a mean experience to have. It's a bad experience to have. But I don't like how this is happening to her. I don't like it overall. Let's see if we can get this a little bit closer. NND Hardcore Rust server announced the team's Nikoniko Doga one. Mikeneko is not invited. Beg her friend to vouch for her so she can join. She only messaged that she should join in the last 2 days of the event. Gets in the server and immediately chase after streamers with big numbers, especially Jun Kato, who is one of the most popular JP streamers and have an average of 95k CCV. Gets killed on sight. She joins the group of the friend that vouched for her. Still chases after Kato. Eventually, Kato let her and Kururu, another girl originally Chan, join as farm slaves. It's for free since they are not ready live plan. Mikeneko wants to join the farm, doesn't want to farm. She steals the resources of her original group and gives Kato hanging, and it will be good enough for her in. Kill her on sight, the original group disbands. Second to last day, Mikeneko is alone, no group, no friends. None of the other players want to deal with her now because they're busy with PvP. She still goes after any group asking for her to shout, for her to shoot. Usually get told to F off and killed. After being killed over and over again, she starts crying. At the very end, Kato and her meet up again, and he lets her fire a rocket launcher out of pity. She aims at Kato and tries to kill him, misses, gets killed. Mikeneko, Kato, do you hate me? Another JP streamer, did you seriously only realize this now? Of course I do. Never mention my name in the internet again, you dumb B. Everyone laughs, server ends. That is messed up. That is messed up. No matter what you think of Mikeneko, this is bullying. Yes, there's mistakes that she made. A lot of mistakes that she made. This is just not right. This isn't right. I never heard of Kato. I never will watch Kato at this point. You don't go and do that. I wouldn't do that. I guess I'm not direct like they are. He's an a-hole. I'm not defending Mikeneko. She's done a lot of bad things. Maybe she made some mistakes in the server herself. But just say, can you please leave? Or, you know, I'm doing stuff myself. That kind of stuff. Do that. Don't just go and bully them. Because at that point, it's bullying. And I don't like that. I don't support that at all. And I'm sorry that Mikeneko had to experience that. She still had some fun with some people. But some people are just too edgy, and that's unfortunate. We're looking at the memes that are popping up now after the bombshell that Michimochievee put out yesterday in one of her streams about how she made a little joke about yoinking her play button, and they wanted to kick her out because of it, because, you know, they didn't like that joke. They thought it was a distasteful joke, and they were ready to kick her out of the building for this. And here's, of course, is a meme saying, look, guys, look, it's one of my greatest achievements, Riku. Of course, when it comes to every single other talent they have, it's his achievements. And here, of course, we have Claude Carmark, where he had foot in mouth moment that is now famous for being a foot in mouth moment. We could always just effing ask. Livers can't even take a picture of their own play button on the wall, or they get treated like a thief. The last one is Nijisanji when someone joked about taking their own play button. Want to get kicked out? And Nijisanji when an S offender got inside, see no problem. When someone joked about taking their play button, you want to get kicked out? That's the whole meme. Yeah, it's really messed up, the priorities they have. And finally, Assembling a team for one last job. Ocean Law 11. Oh yeah, I wish Nijisanji could get sued, to be honest. This is a funny one, but yeah. With of course having Doki, Mint, Sayu, Michi, and Kuro. I think Matara would be involved in that too. But yeah, the memes are wonderful. Twitch thinks opening Pokemon cards is too 18 plus for the platform. Let's see what happened here. It's happened to Harasol, a smaller VTuber, in her stream when they were talking about doing Pokemon cards. An effing card packing opening giveaway gets its S context strike. What? I opened Pokemon cards and played War Thunder. Where? This is a screenshot from the time you gave me. What is S? It says classification S themes. On a stream or VOD, donation donathon day 12, giveaway Pokemon pack opening, join dono links, 28th of July 2024 at 22:59 UTC. So that is when it was done, and this is what was happening. It's not the dress, because she's following the dress code of the Twitch, which is basically covering, a large percentage of her bust and not showing too much skin, etc. It might be the Yuko Matoi one. It might be, I don't know what else. I mean, it's either the cleavage or the Yuko Matoi. It was more than likely. It was probably the Kill la Kill one, but more than likely someone reported her for whatever they wanted to report her for. Someone went and was being evil and wanted to do this to them. It just doesn't make sense. Twitch is doing this too much to VTubers. It's all because of those darn pokesexual people. Are you telling me that finding a rare card in pack does not have you hard? Sorry about that. I'm so bricked up every time. I'm just surprised Twitch could detect it. 90% of it is just an auto ban gone awry. But I'm not surprised it happened to a VTuber. The catch strays all the time due to their model rules being incredibly all over the place. Absolutely. Twitch just sucks, but sent in a request and got back a generic pre-written template response. It's either my really tame boob window or the language that usually has some dumb D joke or casual F-bombs. I don't know. It's just, I think it's mass reporting, honestly. Twitch really doesn't like VTubers overall. They're right, the card pack opening should be 18 plus. The answer is gambling addiction. Maybe, but not S themes. Could they be classifying it as gambling? But it says S themes. It's not gambling if it says S themes, And that's the issue. That's the issue I have. Her boob window is fairly tame. The Kill la Kill one shows nothing because it's chibi. So I don't see any other reason. Maybe something was caught in the auto filters when it comes to the transcript. Maybe that happens on YouTube sometimes. The transcript will get you. I've had that happen to me several times where the transcript gets you. So it could be something like that. This person's been out of the loop on everything and pretty much just wondering if there are anyone that are on the good side of things, any good people still stuck in Nijisanji. But they mean by good people is people not stuck in controversy. As mentioned here, there are definitely a few. I know Scarle itself created controversies, as in them having foot and mouth moments, or them, sticking their foots out for, the wrong people, that kind of thing. They don't have it. Scarle had the issue with Starbucks, but that was not her own. Rosemi had the issue with the whole McDonald's slacktivists. Those were slacktivists and not they themselves doing it. So that's less of an issue with them, more of an issue of the people around them. It's more of a case-by-case basis. As it's saying here, Illyra, the only thing worth mentioning is that you wouldn't already know is that she's been barely active and returned to streaming recently. Considering how she buried her head in the sand with it all, though, I doubt she's out of regret. Finana, general opinion unchanged. Rosemi still gathers lots of sympathy, especially after being targeted recently after the things that she did with McDonald's. Petra, people thought her inviting Tazumi to 3D debut was in poor taste, but since it became clear those were recorded a long time ago, it fizzled out pretty quickly. Because yeah, it wasn't after the current situation with Selen. It probably was even before Selen thing happened, and that's when she invited. Reimu, general position unchanged. Enna, a lot of people still have bad opinions on Enna because, foot and mouth moments. Millie, the issues that she's had. Vox, we have a lot of issues with Vox, especially with the black screen stream. The way he gets a little too parasocial with people, the way he gets, a little creepy with the RPs that he does with people. Luca with the Raziel document happened. Shu, nothing really big happening. Ike, again, the black screen stream. Albin, as far as I know, hasn't she for over a month now? No really issues. There are several people who are still pretty good. And this guy goes through every single one of them. But yeah, there's some that are still good. The TTT people other than Claude, Foot and Mouth. Right now, Danoth doesn't seem to really have any issues. There are a couple people here and there that you can find if you really look for. There are still several people in Nijisanji who have not had any kind of large issues. Of course, this is unfortunate for them that they're still in that company. But if they enjoy themselves there, if they enjoy themselves in the company, if they're happy in that company, no matter what the company does, I am not going to be someone that's going to push for them leaving, because if they're happy there, what business is it of mine to push people to leave? That's just my personal opinion. You guys can have a differing opinion, and I respect that. Of course, let me know in the comments below if you have a differing opinion on that. I always like having these conversations. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of VTuber Showcase, where I try to showcase as many VTubers as possible, every single one deserving all of the attention that I can give, and I try my best. So here we have Veronica Hex, reincarnated necromancer VTuber, who is soon having their 6-month anniversary, their 6 months of being a VTuber. They are going to have it in August 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. So all that stuff is just going to be popping up there. I'm doing this because I was requested from a fan of mine to do this, a watcher. So let's, of course, welcome them and have, you know, the best time, hopefully, with Veronica. And this is their YouTube channel. They are a reincarnated necromancer, evolved, after attaining the power of reincarnation. Veronica has lived 16 lives over 1,000 years. Fantasy and science, magic, technology, they have given birth to a soul enriched with power and experience. The world is no longer safe. These are all their community tags down here. And of course, you know, they are a smaller VTuber, but I do want to give them some kind of, you know, new thing. And of course, they get, for their size, they're getting good views. For example, here you have 493 views for their Metal Gear Rising. Some of them, you know, as a small VTuber myself, I get less views than this a lot of times in my stream, so they're doing really well. But I do want to give them that little bit of a push, and let's see something of their creation.
Kyle can suck it. Exactly. Of course. Again, name me a fool who would dare say no to this magnificent creature. I will fight them. I will murder them. These tears are to be tears of joy, nothing less. If someone so dares to make these tears of sadness, I will totally obliterate them. There be nothing
just a little
that
bit, just a teensy bit.
I can do. They will suffer internal wrath for all eternity, and I
She even went Super Saiyan on this. Holy crap!
Until they have ensured that they continuously die.
Okay, yeah. There we go. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a taste of Veronica. And of course, go and check out their Twitter and their socials overall. I will have that in the description below, as well as the forum for you guys to become a part of the next VTuber Showcase. I'm always open to new ideas and new VTubers joining the showcase. As I said, I want to be a good part of the community, and I want to let the community know about all the hidden treasures that we have. That is all for right now. Of course, comment, like, and subscribe down below. Thank you for being here. Of course, I love having the conversations with you guys. I love having these things with you guys, and I do appreciate it whenever you guys do comment. Take a look at my description for my socials. There's a Discord, there's Twitter, there's other places that you can check me out, Twitch, etc. And also check on your screen right now, because there might be a video that you might enjoy. Thank you.